Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City, where we want to help you build a Lego city regardless of the space you have. It's been quite a few months since I've posted a video, and there's a reason for that. Two reasons actually. The first reason is I have been really busy building a new business, building a new team, so that's taken a lot of my time. Another reason is the COVID-19. I've not been able to go back to my Lego city for more than 1 month now, and that lockdown is going to continue for another 6 weeks. So the earliest I could possibly get back may be in the first week of June, but if travel restrictions still continue, I might even be back only the end of June or July, in which case there probably can't be any more Lego City videos till then. But I hope everyone is staying safe, and if you're affected, you are working from home as I have been. And therefore my Lego Sig Fig doesn't look like this anymore, it looks like this. I would also like to take the opportunity to welcome all our new subscribers to Small Brick City. We've hit over 13,000 subscribers and will probably hit 14,000 in just a few weeks' time. Thank you so much for joining, thanks for your comments, and thank you of course to all the existing subscribers, especially people who joined us right from the very beginning. I hope to do a video this Friday or Saturday and explain the new project that I'm working on. Now, not everyone might be interested, but for those who are interested, I've got something really special to announce, so stay tuned for that video. For now, let's get on to this particular video, and this is something I actually filmed several months ago, probably in January, but never got to release it, so here it is just for you. In this video, we're going to have a look at set 60258, the tuning workshop. This is part of the 2020 Lego City set, and this is another one of those really vehicular based sets, which is pretty cool if you want vehicles for your Lego City. We're going to have a look at all the different builds as well as that main tuning workshop, because I think that's pretty cool. But first, let's get this built. And here we have all the different builds in the set built up, and I'd like to thank Annie for saving me 92 hours by building this. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, this wave of city sets, they're really full of vehicles, which is nice if you want vehicles in your Lego city and you want the variety and you like this particular scale. I personally do, which is one reason we got this set, because you get many different vehicles to add to a custom Lego city. So there's lots to pack in. Let's just start off with this vehicle over here. So you got a nice mold for a motorcycle. I haven't seen it in this particular color. There's a fairing built using these grow pieces, which is pretty nice. Not sure what this is about. Maybe it's supposed to burn off someone's eyebrows, but I guess if I had to use this, I would remove this part over here, and then you can have this just as a regular motorcycle. So always good to have motorbikes. We've got more minifigs over here. I believe this is supposed to be the driver of this green car over here, and this is the tow truck driver. Now, I'm not sure if I've seen these torso prints before. Maybe you can let me know. This looks like Lloyd's jacket, but she's got a kind of a gamer t-shirt there. And I'm not sure, I think this probably isn't new, but let me know in the comments below. This car, now this looks a bit similar to the gas station set. I believe I still have the car over here. So this is from the other set. Not really similar, I think. Yeah, it's a bit of a different build. Both are sporty. I think I like this blue one better. This green just doesn't do it for me, but I do know that there are cars, especially Japanese import racing cars, which are this color. Let's see, does it look well as a convertible? Not as nice as the other one. That's probably because of the back over here. But it's 6 studs wide, so I always like that scale for Lego City, because I think it matches the buildings and fits into smaller cities like mine. So there we have a car. Here we have a tow truck. Now, I think I must have 2 or 3 different tow trucks that came with different sets. There's just this fascination with tow trucks for Lego. I'm not sure why. So this is just another version, I guess. It's nice. I mean, it looks like a tow truck. Even this over here, using these Technic pieces, I think that works very well. Very realistic. But I guess I just have too many tow trucks. But if you're into tow trucks, I'm sure you're gonna like this truck. Over here we have a used car salesman, and he's trying to sell this lady a car, and she seems to be getting a good deal because she's only paying about $100. All right, I think maybe this is a new hit piece. I'm not sure. Let me know as well what you think. But I believe that the torsos and the legs, they are generally quite standard. And the car that the lady was buying is this one over here. Now notice it says 50% off. And the reason it's 50% off because this car is 50% the size of any other car. So I'm not sure if she's getting a good deal. I think this is supposed to represent those mini smart cars. I have seen them actually on the road. They are really tiny. I'm not sure if they're that tiny because if you take this as a regular car, I don't think they're half the size. Maybe they are. If you own one of these smart cars, please let me know why you wasted your money. Now, probably because you live in a really small city and you want to zip around. So I can see it being very useful, but just not sure what the investment is. And I don't even think this girl can fit in well. Let's test it out. Let's see how she can fit in. I bet you she can't fit in with her money. See, she can't. Yeah. Well, almost. So I have to take out her money. After all, she spent it buying this car. Then let's see if we can put her in. Yeah, okay. So she just fits in. That's really compact. So that's a real compact car. But I think this display is really nice. It's something very realistic that you might see at a car dealer. And I also think this might actually work well as a roof display. If you are building a custom, showroom or something, this I could see it on the roof or on the balcony, something kind of a display to attract people to the dealership. That's pretty decent, even though I think it's a bit small. Over here we've got a racing flag, and I think that's because of this hot rod over here, which is I guess being built or being maintained. Not sure why there are flames coming out over here. It's just gonna burn the tires. And you can see it's asymmetrical, so the back wheels are bigger than the front. I guess, yeah, I've seen this. I've actually only seen this in Hot Wheels cars. I'm not sure if this is real. I'm not a car guy. If you are into cars, let me know if you think this hot rod is realistic and if you have seen anything like that, or is it just a custom job and it just makes sense because it is completely custom. They've got all these molded parts which are car parts, so it does work and fit very well. What I do like is this hydraulic lift or lever. It's using Technique parts, but very well done because it actually works, you see. So that's pretty nice. If you have the corner garage expert modular building, I think all these parts will work very well if you really want to create a very large garage. Let's see, we have Elvis over here. This is Elvis now. He's a welder. Elvis in the 1950s was into pop rock. Now he's into metal. That's a welding joke. And this welder's hat or mask is really very nice. Obviously Elvis is not wearing it because he doesn't want to mess up his hair. But if you ever wanted to create a serial killer for your Lego city, I think this welder's mask is perfect. Let's come over here. This was the highlight for me. This was something that I noticed right from the start from the box art. And it's a nice trailer. I think it just looks great. I think the size is right. The design using all these rounded bricks is really good. You can access it from the back as well, just like that. Interior is a bit sparse. I'm not sure why the chair is not on the stand. It's just a seat on the floor, but that can be easily improved. But overall, I think this looks right. And I personally would maybe, I'm not sure, I might change this into a food truck, or I might use this design and build a food truck because I think that will work very well. The size is just right. Now notice this door over here. Now in my previous video with the gas station set, I modified the camper van, which is I have over here. Now if Lego had a door that looked like this, slightly smaller and fit this color, I think that worked very well for this camper van because originally this was just a window with a flap. Didn't really make sense. So I changed it to this door over here, which I think makes it look better. But I commented if the door had a window, that will work better. So a door like that in this kind of color scheme, maybe even an orange, since there's orange here, that would fit well. I don't think this will fit. It might be too big for this because you would have to mess around with this and increase the height. But that's something I think would improve the camper van. But overall, I do like this a lot. I think this would make an excellent food truck. What do you think? Do you think this will make a food truck? Let me know in the comments. Two more builds to go. We have the doghouse, which I think is very adorable. Always good to have a doghouse in a Lego city, especially when your doghouse is as big as a car. You know that dog is living in luxury. So I like that there's this printed tile with its name, Jaws. Nice roof, and we've got accessories, and this overall just a nice build. Great to put, not even in this set, you can put it into any kind of a house set. Now let's come to the main build, or the biggest build, and it's Thread's tuning garage, I guess, or workshop. And if you look at it from this angle, it actually looks pretty good. Looks like a nice full building, but of course it's open on the sides over here. Obviously, of course, so that you can reach in for play features. But if you do want to remodel this, I think there's potential. This actually reminds me of my own motorcycle workshop, which I built about a year ago. Doesn't look a bit similar. They both have these garage doors, but in this case, the door actually moves over on the side, and mine actually flips up. Because I think if you're going to build this, let's say against another building, you can't have this opening up like that. You might adopt the door that I designed for my firehouse. That will work well for this as well. But I see there's potential in building this bigger, because right now, if you look at it, okay, I'm going to remove this guy. So this is the car that came with the set. So if I'll put this in the garage, you see, it doesn't even fit inside. So I would at least want it to fit the car so that I can work on it. Now there's no roof as well, as you can see, but there's this really nice system for the winch so that you can raise and lower the motor. I think this is very well designed, and this just, it just sits in like that. So I think it's probably possible to build some kind of roof, but maintain the integrity of this particular design without changing it too much. At least maybe have a cover of sorts. I'm not sure how that can be done, but that's something that might be in the works. I'll see if I can figure that out. You do get nice details inside. You get a drill press, some computers, a calendar as a sticker, and all these tools right over here. So overall, I think nice play features and generally a nice look. Even if you're not going to mod this, if you put this in your Lego city, I think you can get away with it as looking like a standalone building. So I'll still give it a thumbs up. Overall, I do like this set a lot. I think there are many different builds that you can incorporate into a Lego city. And with a set like this, you do not have to put everything together. You can scatter them throughout your Lego city, have them in different parts, and really populate your custom Lego city. So I do see value in that. You also get a nice build in the form of this particular building, which you can actually remodel, so there's potential to expand it and customize it for your own Lego city. I'm going to give this a thumbs up, but let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this set? Do you think that the builds are too random, or do you like the fact that you get a whole bunch of variety and you get all these vehicles? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Also head over to smallbrickcity.com and subscribe over there as well, as I've got lots of goodies for you. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.